What approach do you think you take in leading others?
I would say I take the approach of just making people feel comfortable in their role and then really empowering them and giving them the skills that they need and the tools they need to succeed in their role. I don't bark orders or anything like that. I just really want people to enjoy what they do and feel like they are empowered to do the things that they best see fit in their role.
The approach I take is finding common ground with others, befriending them and bringing them toward the same cause I have. I may speak with someone and break the ice in conversation and then present the issue or the problem we have and then ask them what they might think would be a good approach to move forward to resolve the issue, so they in turn become part owner of that issue for resolution. So we really want to motivate, that is, bring people in so that they feel that they're leading the effort as well, not just following a task to help someone else take care of a problem.
I think if I am a strong Catholic, and I think being a Catholic is just a way of life. You can't turn that off, right? So Catholic to me is leading by Christ, right? What would he do in that situation? And I think, again, same thing goes with being a good leader. It's being a good follower of Christ. And I think when you talk to people, you always put yourself in their shoes. They're a person too, right? They have values and they want to be respected as well. And I think if you always keep that in the back of your mind, that you are a Christian, and to me, this is all just a huge test, right, for what's really important in the afterlife. And everything you do, and you want to make people feel good, and you want to make, even when you have to come down on somebody for doing something wrong, you always do it in kind of a positive way where you put yourself in their shoes and have them put themselves in your shoes as well.
What is it that you value most in a leader?
I think someone that cares. I know sometimes people can care too much and then that kind of muddies the water a little bit, but I really value leaders that invest in me and see things that maybe I don't bring to light all the time. I'm a creative person, so I want to try to make my role creative, even though it's not a super creative role.
Right.
So I love when leaders see that in me and want to bring that into my role.
Right.
So just people that care.
Yeah.
A good leader is someone that serves others to lift up them, and at the same time, a good leader is someone that instills a purpose or communicates a purpose to others so that there's a common ground and a goal for everyone to work toward. Someone that leads by example and is willing to get down to the dirt and get their fingernails dirty as well. And that's where I think people respect the individual and then will work with them for that common goal.
Collaborating is a huge part of being a good leader. Is collaborating with everyone and listening to them and making them feel valued. Everyone wants to feel valued, and that's something I've learned from my 20 years of managing. Is if you let the other person know that you're there for them and that they're important in life, then that's all that matters. And I think assertive managers think the opposite of that. They think like they might not know they're doing it, but they think inside that their way is the right way, and that's all that matters. Right?
I would say that overall, all of our leaders that were interviewed view leadership as very servant-oriented, where they're empathetic and communicative and just good listeners in general.
Each of our leaders seem to be describing some form of servant leadership, although their methods did differ from one to the other, one being providing the tools necessary to succeed, or keeping involvement in all necessary decision making, or just making to be feel involved and to feel like a person. Each person differed in these methods, but they all agreed that some form of servant leadership is what made a truly valuable and successful leader.
It seems that all of our interviewees are quite similar in their approaches and perspectives to leadership, just in the various traits that they describe as what make up an effective leader. In fact, from their various positions that are assumed and assigned at their current employers, they seem to say that the traits that they list are both desired and a necessary means in order to influence others through the use of positive communication behavior, such as actively engaging with employees to garner their opinions, to initiate new ideas, to be firm but not rigid. I think that this style that they talk about allows for an established leader, assumed leader, to organically earn their stripes, so to speak, and to be respected as a continued emergent leader.